The state opposition has lashed out at the head of Melbourne's train operator, accusing him of lacking credibility and succumbing to government influence. Metro CEO Andrew Lezala says the opposition's plan to staff train stations with armed security guards could end in a deadly shooting. The opposition says he's backflipped after originally supporting the plan. Josie Taylor reports.
When you're beefing up Melbourne's train services, it's a good idea to show you use them.
From the 10th of October this year, there will be another 285 weekly services across the system.
But that was quickly overshadowed by the head of Metro's criticism of an opposition plan to hire armed security guards for every train station.
I guess I just got an aversion to having a lot of people with guns on the railway.
He raised the example of an innocent civilian being shot on the London Underground in the days after a terrorist attack. But a furious opposition says Mr Lezala previously backed their plan, publicly and privately.
Do you think it would help encourage patronage if police or protective services officers manned stations at night time?
Yes, we do.
If someone sits across a table with me and gives me one story and then comes out just prior to an election and gives another story, I have a great deal of difficulty in having dealings with him into the future. And he's obviously had an enormous amount of political pressure put on him to do that.
Mr Lezala denies speaking to government about the issue.
I'm apolitical and I will tell people my views if asked.
Andrew Lezala also had a swipe at the government, saying there are simply not enough authorised officers on the train system. He says he'd personally like to see 400 to 500 more employed, about double the current number.
There's no plans to change that at this point in time.
To add to Mr Lezala's troubles, Metro is unlikely to meet its punctuality targets for the 9th month in a row. Josie Taylor, ABC News, Melbourne.